Hello and welcome to the SKRcast. My name is Randy, and today I don't have a guest because my computer just completely stopped working. The visual you see on the screen is gonna be my friend doing the visuals and me directing him to do them on his computer after this recording. But today I am going to be telling you guys who I think is gonna die in Avengers Doomsday. I'm like curious about this movie, but I'm not excited about it. I have a video on my main channel where I talk about what I think of the trailer and all my concerns, especially with Chris Evans as Cap coming back. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. First off, I would like to say I think that it's a pretty fair conclusion to draw that Professor X and Magneto are going to die very early on in this movie, especially from the trailers we've seen. The other X-Men, they're kicking it. They're around. They're meeting the Avengers. These two, they're definitely dying in the incursion at the start of the movie. There's no way they don't. They've already killed Patrick Stewart as Professor X like 4 or 5 times. I can't even count at this point. Yeah, like Logan, they kill him. Do they kill him in Future Past? They kill him in another one, and they kill him in Multiverse of Madness. So that's 4. Anyway, yeah, these guys are old heads. They want to get out of these roles finally after all these years, so they're definitely dead. As far as Thor goes, this is tough. Thor is a character that's been around for so long. They set up for a Thor 5 and Thor Love and Thunder, but that movie did very, very poorly. I mean, it did very well, but it was received very poorly. So it's tough to tell what they're going to do with Thor. They're bringing him back to his Infinity War look. Is he going to die in this movie due to Doom to show the stakes? Is he going to survive for a Thor 5? Is he going to make it out alive but die in Secret Wars? I don't know, honestly. I feel like it could be any of these. I feel like they could kill him, they could keep him around, or they could wait till Secret Wars to kill him. It's tough. I actually didn't think about this beforehand. I'm probably gonna go with. I think he'll make it out alive for a Thor 5. I think we want more serious Thor before they end his life in this universe. He's been alive for so long. He's going to meet up with Loki in this movie. I think he's making it out alive for a Thor 5, and he's going to make it out alive of Secret Wars. And he's always, Thor is consistently always the guy that is like in these Avengers movies. Of course, you got the actors coming back, but I don't know, man. Thor, he's been alive for like 2,000 years. We got to keep him around. Ant-Man, this is tough. Ant-Man, I'm like, they could totally kill him. He had a trilogy. Somehow he got a trilogy. He had a bad movie. They might want to kill him off. They might want to kill him for stakes. They might want him to be in this movie just for like, yeah, I beat Kang, and then Loki could be like, we beat Kang too, and then, they kill him. I don't know. It's tough. Cassie being in this movie adds a lot to it. Ghost as well. If Ghost and Cassie watch Scott die, I think that'd be pretty cool, especially since somehow Ghost was a villain in an Ant-Man movie and now she's an Avenger. I think Scott may be dead. It's not 100% confirmed like these two, but I think he might be dead. Yeah, Ghost, I really hope they don't kill her. I hope she makes it out alive. But honestly, it seems like, I love the Thunderbolts. I love these characters so much. They might keep someone like Yelena. I hope they keep someone like, John Walker. They're definitely going to keep Sentry. But as far as Ghost goes, I don't know, man. I could see her making it out alive of this one, but dying in Secret Wars so they don't have to deal with her character anymore. Cassie, she is definitely making it out alive. She, if anyone, is going to take over the Ant-Man and the Wasp moniker. So, I don't know. She's a young Avenger. Why would they kill her? Beast, this is tough. We haven't seen Beast in many trailers, if any at all. I don't think we've seen him in anything yet. All we saw was him at the end of the Marvels. I was going to call it Captain Marvel too, at the end of the Marvels, but it's tough because like Monica Rambeau and Binary aren't in Doomsday, and Kelsey Grammer's Beast is at the end of the Marvels with those two characters. So is it the same Beast? Is it going to be a different one? Or are they just going to forget Monica Rambeau's in there? Um, I don't know, but I think they want to give a goodbye to all these X-Men characters. I think they will keep him alive for Doomsday and keep him alive to react to other X-Men and, younger X-Men coming in from the MCU, but I think he's definitely going to die in Secret Wars along with some other X-Men. Same with Cyclops. Cyclops definitely for sure not going to die in this movie. Cyclops didn't get his flowers like ever. James Marsden is an incredible actor, especially for this role, and he's perfect casting for Cyclops. They barely used him in the originals, and they finally are bringing him back, giving him his comic accurate costume, making him the leader of the X-Men like he was always supposed to be. So I think they'll give him a good send-off in these two movies. I think he's going to be the main X-Men star of this movie. But I don't think he'll make it past Secret Wars because they're rebooting the X-Men. Shang-Chi, he's definitely staying. He's making it out alive. Shang-Chi is one of the best new characters in the MCU, one of the best new movies in the MCU. Maybe not. It's up there. But I don't know. They're not going to kill him. They need to make a sequel. If they don't make it with Dustin Daniel Cretton because he's busy with, Wonder Man and Spider-Man, they could pass it to a new director and give Shang-Chi another movie. Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. Dude, I mean, why think anything else but he's going to make it out alive of this one and be dead in Secret Wars? He has to make Battle World. He has to win at the end of this movie pretty much, or at least everybody needs to lose. And for that to happen, he has to stay alive. And then in Secret Wars, they probably want to get rid of him because why would you want big, bad, evil, huge Doctor Doom around for your new softly rebooted universe? I don't know. They're going to kill him. They got to kill these big villains like that. Pedro Pascal, or I'm sorry, Mr. Fantastic. Terrible casting. Anyway, he's going to make it out alive. I mean, this new Fantastic Four, who knows if they're going to get another movie? It seems like they probably will. Their popularity might spike from this movie, even though their movie flopped. But you can't kill the Fantastic Four, especially when you just introduce them. And, they have that big, intertwinement with Doom. He's pretty much their villain. But I don't think any of these guys are really going to die. I don't think Sue Storm is going to die, especially because she died in First Steps. I definitely don't think Franklin Richards is going to die. I don't think Ben Grimm is going to die. Although I do see Human Torch right. He tried to sacrifice himself in Fantastic Four. I don't think he's going to die. But I think for a big amount in the movie, he could be incapacitated. He either gets injured really bad or he gets sent to a universe that's different than ours or something, and he's going to be by himself or really sick or really hurt or something like that. I'm getting a feeling because they might want to sideline Johnny to prop Sue and Reed up and their, rivalry with Doom more, and Franklin obviously, and then, it'll be cool to see Ben Grimm with some other characters. So yeah, he's the one I see them incapacitating. Anyway, Nightcrawler, I'm maybe he's dead. I don't know. He didn't get much screen time in those other X-Men movies, those originals. And I don't know, man. He's not in any trailers. He's the least valuable X-Man. Yeah, X-Man. Here. I don't really know much about him at all. I'm just maybe they'll kill him just because, he doesn't really matter. But he's definitely gonna die by Secret Wars, but I'm thinking maybe they'll kill him in this one. Anthony Mackie's Cap. This is tough. Just kidding. No, it's not. They're keeping him alive. I got you. Nah, for real though. Anthony Mackie's Cap, while getting a shit movie and a shit TV show and just shit characterization all around pretty much after Endgame. It's sad to see that he doesn't have many lines in the trailer and he doesn't seem like a big part of it, but I don't think he's gonna die. Like, he is too valuable. Steve is coming back, but he's coming back not in Captain America's costume. I think Sam will be the Cap going forward. I don't think after Secret Wars they are going to um, go back to a younger Steve Rogers. I think they'll keep that the way it is and have Sam move forward. I don't think that'll be in his own projects. I think he'll probably pop up in other projects and Avengers movies. So his little friend, New Falcon, he's gonna stay alive too and make it. Bucky, this is tough. I can see them killing Bucky in this movie. The only question is it a for sure thing? Because Sebastian Stan, man, he's been in so many movies. He's been around so long. I just think, what else is there to do with him? He's had his redemption arcs. He's a part of the Avengers now. He was a congressman. What else can you do with this character? If you were to kill him, especially in front of Steve Rogers and Sam, it would be, a very interesting outcome, especially with Sam, because they went from having like a sidekick, like who's the better sidekick fight with their like, their banter, like move your seat up in Civil War and stuff. But I don't know. It's I don't think it's a confirmed thing, but I think maybe they kill him off in this one. Maybe Sebastian Stan is done. I don't think they're gonna make another Thunderbolts movie as much as I would want that, and I think they're probably gonna go away from the Thunderbolts when they recast some of the people in the MCU and reboot, just because you don't really need these characters. They're kind of the main sidekicks. Like their whole thing is that they're sidekicks. So I don't know. That being said, Yelena, I think she's one of those people that they replaced a legacy character like Black Widow with a new one. I think she's actually better than Natasha's Black Widow. She's so much more interesting, so much more charismatic, just more fun to watch on the screen, more relatable. I think they're going to keep her alive. I think they're going to keep Florence Pugh. They don't want to kill Florence Pugh. She's one of the best working actresses of this generation. They're definitely going to keep her alive, and I think they'll probably keep her in projects coming forward, because apparently she's supposed to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day as well. The rumor is that her and Peter see each other naked. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. John Walker, this one is also tough. I don't know what they're going to do with John Walker in this movie. I love John Walker. He's one of my favorite Thunderbolts. He's one of my favorite new additions to the cast of the MCU post Endgame. Probably be Yelena, Kate Bishop, John Walker, and Shang-Chi. But anyway, it's just interesting. It's interesting. It's tough. It's tough because do they kill him because he's, like a D-list Captain America, or do they keep him alive because his story is so intriguing and he hasn't really gotten his redemption yet? He's an Avenger now. He was Captain America. He got that taken away when he killed someone in public and decapitated them with the shield. And then you bring him in as an Avenger. It's crazy. There's like 4 Captain Americas in this movie. 5 actually. Yeah, right. Walker, Bucky, Sam, Red Guardian, and Steve. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, it's tough. I think it could be a ghost situation where they keep him alive in this one, but they kill him in Secret Wars. I don't know. Actually, hear me out. He's going to get incapacitated in this movie because they don't know what to do with him. They have to sideline one of the Thunderbolts that they're not going to kill. So I think they gotta incapacitate him, and he won't have much to do in the movie. He's also smaller on that concept art. So yeah. Loki. All right, this will piss me off if they kill him. Let me just say that right off the bat. They cannot kill my boy Loki. Loki has the best MCU show. I think Loki is a top 5 MCU project. He's one of the best villains, one of the best heroes to ever be in the MCU. He has so much going for him. He has an arc on par with Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. I honestly think it might be better than Steve Rogers' arc. Iron Man's you could argue, but like, are they gonna have him and Thor reunite? And then are they gonna kill Loki? Would they do that again? Loki's whole thing is dying like that. Would they do that? I don't know. That's why I'm going with maybe dead. Because I can see them killing him. But if they do, I'm going to riot in the theater. He got his happy ending. Not happy ending, but he got a satisfying ending for his arc. I think you need to keep him alive and keep him holding the timelines together. But also, if Doom's fucking with time, and if Battle World is fucking with time, then I don't know. Do they kill him? Yeah, I think he's probably safe, but if they kill him, I don't know. Sentry, he's making it out alive. Same thing with the other people here. I don't think they're gonna kill a character like this. They've already built up just to reboot it and then bring him back recasted. Um, I don't know. I feel like they can do a lot with Bob and especially his relationship with Yelena, if that's actually a thing that's happening. And I don't know. I like Bob a lot. I hope he stays alive. Red Guardian, I think he's dead. I'm sorry. I think they're going to prop Elena's arc up by killing him. I think David Harbour is like, yeah, this character was fun for a few projects, but I'm out, especially after being in an Avengers movie. You have a literal F tier Captain America, a Russian Captain America. You do not need him here, bro. Like, I love Thunderbolt so much. I love his character, but I think they will kill him pretty early on. First of all, to get a character out of the way they don't have to like deal with on the writing, in the script. But I think they'll do it for Elena's arc most of all. Gambit, same thing as some of the other X-Men. I think he's gonna make it out alive of this movie, be around with the other people on Battle World, all the other X-Men, maybe some other Gambits, maybe a new Gambit. But I think he'll die in Secret Wars or whatever happens. I think he won't be making it past Secret Wars. Steve Rogers, I mean, goddamn, bro. If they kill him, I'm going to be so pissed. He needs to be making it out alive. Same with Peggy. The thing with Peggy, I'm going to put her in incapacitated because I can see Steve, coming to do the Avengers thing because maybe Peggy and his son get dusted away or something. Not dusted away, but die in an incursion. So I think she's gonna be like in a scene or two and then be gone for the rest of the movie, whether that's like temporary death or permanent death. Probably not permanent death. So yeah, they better not kill Steve. They better not strip away his ending. Peggy better be back at the end of all of this in that timeline. And yeah, I don't know. I hate that he's in this movie. I'm so not excited for the movie because he's in it. Namor, this is tough. I think they'll probably keep him alive, especially now that we know Black Panther 3 is happening and there's going to be a new T'Challa, a T'Challa Jr. I think they'll keep him around because Ryan Coogler wanted to do stories with Namor and T'Challa, and maybe they can't retread the same things they did with Shuri and Namor, but I think that they'll keep him around just as kind of a Wakanda ally. M'Baku and Shuri, they have Black Panther 3 coming out. I don't think they're going to kill these characters. I don't think they would put them on that stage if they weren't in the movie. Mystique, same thing with the other X-Men. Gonna, actually, this is tough. I think she's going to die. I think she's going to be the X-Man that makes it through most of the movie and then dies. But she could die in Secret Wars, but maybe. We'll go with maybe, because she's definitely dying, whether it's in this movie or in Secret Wars. We'll see. I don't know who these people are. Are these just Talokan warriors? Like, I don't know. I don't know. This is a pretty solid list, in my opinion. Yeah, honestly. I mean, all these people I think are definitely dying. I could see any of these characters dying. I could see any of these characters being incapacitated for a good portion of the movie. I don't think anyone here has any chance of dying. I think it's like 0%. Well, maybe Thor. I think I'm moving Thor to maybe, because I could see them what I said they do to Loki, where they reunite and then Loki dies. What if they reunite and then they switch it up and Thor dies? That'd be crazy for this Loki's arc. I don't know if people would like that. I think I would like that. Yeah. And then yeah, I think all of these people are gonna die in Secret Wars. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll put these two in there too, because some sort of Atlantean, Talokanian warrior is warrior, yeah, fighter is gonna die in Secret Wars. So it's pretty good for me. Yeah. Yep. Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. Sorry it wasn't like usually. I can't talk today, man. I've been so overwhelmed recently with doing all this video stuff. I don't feel like doing it anymore because I feel like I can't make them good. That's why this could have been a video, but with how well the Marvel videos and Spider-Man videos have been doing on my channel, not well at all. And just stream of consciousness this is, and wanting to get a podcast episode out, I don't know. I feel like my passion for content is going down, and I can't speak about things as well as I used to. But that's all right. We'll get back to it. I think I'm just tired today. My stomach really hurts. I ate ice cream earlier, and I think I just gotta go to the bathroom. So this was a very vulnerable final part of the episode. I guess I'm gonna keep it in. Thank you guys for watching, listening, and I will see you in the next podcast episode with a guest. I tried to get What Fox on, but the day that we were gonna record my audio, my computer just completely stopped working. So yeah. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.